Okay, ayan. So I think we can start, but we're still admitting people, but let's just admit as we go along.
Yeah,
So
I'll handle it.
as we've done as we've done in the past, no, meron po tayong mga konting house rules lang po sa ating event for this morning. We just kindly request everybody to mute their mute and then turn off their videos para po hindi lumaki yung bandwidth natin kasi humihina po yung streaming kapag naka-on yung mga videos. But if you're gonna post a question or like say a comment, so you're free to open your videos and unmute para makita naman po kung gusto niyo pong if you want to post a question personally. And then no video recording of the session because ano din po natin ipa-publish po namin yung full video nung launch sa Facebook and also on YouTube. And lahat po nung mga pag-uusapan natin dito, the details, the links will be posted. Doon po sa YouTube, nandun po siya sa video description. Always check for the video description. And nandun din po yung link for the certificates kasi may mga nagtatanong po um, if they will be able to get a certificate out of this session. So we can issue that. So ipo-post namin po yung Google Form link maya-maya po dito sa Zoom chat box tsaka sa Facebook live comments. Tapos doon po sa video description nga sa YouTube after ng session. So wag po tayong mag-alala kung hindi natin maka-capture lahat sa live session but we will post all the details later. Okay? So medyo maikli lang naman po yung event natin today. It's just a formal launch because we've been doing this already since last November, this PhilSci-Hub Research University program. We started the first webinar was last October, if I remember right, yung
Yep.
pong research ideation namin. But right now ito po yung formal launch para po magkaroon naman ng structure po yung PhilSci-Hub Research University. So we're live on Facebook now and we warmly welcome everybody. So we're now joined now by our founder and CEO, Dr. Jeffrey Bunking, who just celebrated his birthday. Happy birthday. And myself, JP Onya, and I will be heading this research university program of the PhilSci-Hub.
Yep.
So magandang umaga po and Happy New Year. Yan, nakalimutan kong bumati kanina.
Happy New Year po sa inyong lahat. So yeah, this is actually, gaya po na sinabi ni JP, this session is gonna be fairly short. So mabilis lang po siya kasi we're just gonna go over the PhilSci-Hub Research University structure, ano ba yung objectives namin, why we had established this. And yung oras pala dinedicate natin will give you guys the opportunity to ask your questions, lalo na po sa mga teachers natin at students kasi baka magkaiba yung objectives ninyo kung bakit kayo nag-dial in dito sa session na to. But we'll try our best to answer your questions po. So, but JP is actually going to be leading the discussion and you know like the pitching of PhilSci-Hub Research University. So again, maraming salamat po sa pagbibigay ng oras. Medyo maaga pa po ito sa Enero pero ano po, affiliated po kayo. Nakakatawa.
All right. So, as Doc Jeffrey mentioned, yung PhilSci-Hub Research University is PhilSci-Hub's program, which is a webinar series, which focus on scientific research. So, ito po yung full-scale scientific research on the high school and college levels. So, i-discuss po namin yung different aspects or yung different activities involved in research, scientific research on the entry level and also on the intermediate level, which is the college or undergraduate university level. So we will share the best practices pagdating po sa scientific research. And we will also share some of our research experience, because you see the PhilSci Hub team is a very diverse in terms of research experience. Kasi I just finished my master's. I'm doing PhD right now, and Doc Jeffrey is already very well established in terms of scientific research. Kasi he has gone through the entire gamut, the entire scale or the range of scientific research experience. So meron din po kaming mga members from the academia. We can also share valuable insights in terms of research. And we will also share some tips and advices dun po sa mga natutunan namin when it comes to research. And we will share this to everybody, to all the students, and as well as teachers, because sila po yung nag-a-administer talaga nitong mga research projects sa high school and also in the college level. Okay?
And just to quickly add to that po, so kung yung una pong kung if PhilSci Hub po was introduced to you as a learning platform for teachers, like for the new normal, so yung core objective po talaga ng PhilSci Hub, like when we established it in 2012, was actually to mentor Filipino teachers and students in the area of research and development. So ito po
Yeah.
talaga yung main objective namin. We just had to adjust to the changing situation po with COVID and with the COVID pandemic and
I can still remember our first conference. It was an actual conference with Batangas school teachers.
Po. Yan si JP po, kasama ko po yan, lumilibot ng schools. Ginagather po namin yung mga teachers and then we talk to them because like noong 2012 our objective is to have a better understanding of the scientific research landscape sa Pilipinas, lalo na po sa high school level. Kasi kami po, kahit po graduate kami pareha sa UP, yun pong first experience namin sa research talaga, solid experience, was at the university level. And even at the university level, wala naman po kami talagang formal research course. So, you learn it as you go. So, ito po, ang gusto po sana namin is to equip our teachers with the ability na ma-mentor po yung students natin kung paano ba talaga mag-initiate na research, how to actually develop a research program. So essentially from cradle to the grave po, from the beginning up until like the very end. So yun po yung journey na gusto po naming akayin kayo by sharing, yun nga po mga sinabi ni JP. So kung kayo po ay teacher na nag-participate dito at hindi niyo po kasama ang mga estudyante niyo, we highly encourage for you all to get your students to participate in these courses, kasi we will actually design the materials in such a way that those are both friendly to teachers and students. And then meron din po kaming, gaya po na ipapakita mamaya ni JP, may contents din po kami na specific sa teachers at specific sa students. JP?
Yes. Okay. So, as Doc Jeffrey mentioned, this is open for high school and very well encouraged for high school and college students. Dun po sa mga currently nag-undergo ng research project nila or undergraduate thesis. At dun din po sa mga estudyante na gagawin pa lang, or in the process will be doing it in a few years. This is very well encouraged. This program, this research university program. And also high school and college STEM teachers, para po magka-idea lang po tayo kung or parang magkaroon po ng konting hint on how to administer these programs, these research projects.
And we are actually very excited about having this platform po. Kasi noong 2012 nung kami po nila JP, pupunta kami sa isang city, and then we'll actually be able to gather teachers, say, from a particular division office of back then. But then yun lang po yung reach namin, kung sino lang yung umattend, kung 100 or 200 teachers yun. This time around po, we actually will roll out contents in the form of video webinars na pwede nyo i-attend ng live, and then we will actually have them uploaded someplace that is going to be accessible to you all. So, yun po, mas malawak po yung reach natin, yung po mga hindi namin mapupuntahan physically magbe-benefit pa rin po kayo dun sa contents na i-roll out namin.
Yeah.
So ano po, this is not just gonna be a one-time thing. So we have like a fairly long-term vision and goal for this initiative.
Yes. And also yung feedback po ng mga teachers is very important kasi doon po namin malalaman talaga yung needs at saka yung mga demands talaga ng mga teachers kasi para talagang matulungan din sila dun sa mga research project nila sa high school and also in college. Okay? So yung core po ng PhilSci Hub Research University, kami po yung PhilSci Hub team talaga ang mag-handle po nito. Starting with me kasi ako po yung head nitong nung program na to, and then Doc Jeffrey is at the helm of everything. And also yung mga courses po, if you have noticed from the very first webinar, kami po lahat yung magde-deliver. And mag-i-invite din po kami ng ibang mga subject matter experts, mga professors from different universities para po matulungan din tayo to share their insights and experiences.
Yep. And to further expound on that po yung sinasabi ni JP na subject matter experts, no? So ito po ay mga dalubhasa sa iba't ibang areas ng science, technology, engineering at math. Hindi lang po galing Pilipinas. Meron din po tayong mga Pinoy na mga batikang scientists at mga technical experts sa kanilang larangan na iimbitahin po natin dito. And ako po, I'm actually a practicing scientist here in the US, and I'm working in multicultural research organization. And yung pong iba kong mga kaibigang scientists na galing po sa ibang mga lahi o ibang bansa, they actually have expressed interest in sharing their knowledge din po when it comes to research. So watch out for those special participations po, kasi meron po tayong mga foreign nationals po na iimbitahin po natin to share their experience when it comes to research and to talk about their expertise.
Mm-hmm. Kasi importante yung wealth of research kasi hindi mo na kailangang mag-go through the same mistakes, 'di ba? Kasi high school research is good for, well, at least for 1 year. So napakahirap po if you mess up in the middle and start all over again. So ito po yung mga dito po makikita yung utility nitong research university kasi you can plan well ahead dun po sa mga research projects natin and minimize because it will not be prevented yung mga untoward incidents. Okay? So, we will issue certificates. So as we have done in the past, yung every webinar naman po we issue certificates of participation, and also in each course of PhilSci Hub Research University, you will get a certificate of participation. Now, if you complete at least 7 out of 8 mandatory courses, you will get a certificate of completion from us. So I say 7 out of 8 because we have 8 course topics. So we have already tackled the first 2, research ideation and literature review, and the materials for this is already available on our YouTube channel and in our website. Tapos yung experimental design po will be available, this at the end of this month, yung course number 3, and then ito po yung the rest of the course. So we have research proposal writing. This will be headed by Doc Jeffrey.
Yep.
And yeah, tapos we have data processing and statistical analysis, course number 5. Course number 6, writing a scientific report. And 7, course number 7 is thesis writing. And course number 8 is poster conference presentation. So makita natin na parang talagang we try to capture the whole research experience from ideation until the thesis defense or the conference presentation. So ito po, makikita natin high school students can participate at least with 7 courses except yung thesis writing kasi we dedicated this course for college students, for undergraduate students. Yan. So doon po natin nakuha yung 7 out of 8 kasi um the high school students need not take the thesis writing course, but the college students may opt to take the writing scientific report course. This course number 6.
Okay.
Okay. So we have already completed the first two. This research ideation webinar, and you can look it up in our website and our YouTube channel.
Yep.
So we
Okay,
have the first one, and then the research literature review.
Yep.
By
And
Janet.
for those of you po who may have actually missed out on like the first two webinars, so these are still accessible po through our website. So you can still take these, watch them, take the courses, and then fill out, as JP said, fill out like the corresponding form.
Yeah.
You'll go through the entire Google Classroom process like later on. So you can still take the first two courses po kahit na-miss yung live session.
Yeah. So you can take these courses and you can get the certificate upon completion of the full video, of the full webinar. Ayun. So makikita natin mamaya kung paano nyo po makukuha yung mga certificates from that. So upcoming events, we have the third course is the experimental design by Professor Ralph Alumia. So this is going to be on January 23. And a month after that, we have the research proposal webinar hosted by Doc Jeffrey Bungkin.
Okay. Since nandito na rin po ako, ipapaliwanag ko po sa inyo yung,
Yep.
yung webinar natin about research proposal. So what I intend to actually deliver or to actually share with you would be like the anatomy of an effective research proposal. And it doesn't end there. Tuturuan ko rin po kayo parehas na teachers and students kung paano ba yung proper pitching. How do you actually pitch your idea in such a way that it's impactful for you to be able to receive funding, for you to be given funding for your idea. So hindi lang po to pagsusulat. It's actually formulating your research idea and effectively communicating your proposal and your execution strategy or your execution plan in a way that you'll be able to engage the right stakeholders para po conduct your research effectively. So this is just beyond writing. So I highly encourage po kayo na i-share nyo to sa fellow teachers at students nyo po kasi lahat kayo magbe-benefit from this. Hindi po to pang teacher lang, hindi po to pang estudyante lang. This is actually gonna, I think this actually, it's more effective if the teachers and their students would also participate in this. Kasi just so they can learn the material all together, and then in that session as well, we can also delineate ano ba yung critical role ng teachers when it comes to research proposal development, ano yung role ng students, and then how does that teacher students team up effectively communicate their pitch. If you're seeking funding from DOST, paano ba kayo makipag-usap? Ano ba yung proper language when you actually present your idea and you defend your proposal? Ano ba yung mga best practices din po na dapat ninyong malaman? So yun po yung mga ilalatag natin doon sa session natin sa February 20. So
yeah,
we highly encourage you po all to participate.
Yeah, because it's very important to find a financing for your research kasi it really does take some amount to really stage a research.
And again, we would like to emphasize po, ito po kasing ginagawa namin ay parte po na aming advokasya bilang mga Pilipino. Kahit po nasa ibang bansa kami bilang mga Pilipinong scientists, ito po yung paraan namin na pagsisilbi at pagbabahagi na aming mga natututunan sa ating mga kababayan, ng mga estudyante at mga guro. So, medyo samantalahin nyo na po yung pagkakataon na meron po kayong access sa amin na ganito kasi libre po ito. Hindi po kami magpapabayad sa mga ginagawa po namin ito. So, yun po. We highly encourage you all po to take advantage of this opportunity and of this platform. So, salamat po.
And on the other hand, yung pong webinar natin on January 23 is for designing experiments for science investigatory projects. So this is very ideal for high school students who are
Yep.
doing their investigatory projects, and also for teachers because uh, Ralph has a lot of experience when it comes to science investigatory projects kasi
Yeah.
I think he has judged a lot of
Competition.
competitions for SIPs,
Yep.
and we've already done sort of a primer on that before
Yep.
on
And we
science
will, opo, and we will,
SIP.
yeah, and we will also be joining Ralph po. So,
Yeah.
po,
Mhm.
yung kung ano man po yung natutunan namin when it comes to the design of experiments at the college or even at the postgraduate level, or kahit po kung ano man yung mga tips na mabibigay ko, having been a scientist for more than 10 years now, yun
Mhm.
po, isasama po namin yan dun sa session with Ralph. So, medyo puno po yun. Medyo siksik po yung session na yun with Ralph, pero marami po talaga kayong makukuha doon, both teachers and students.
Yep. Okay. So again, these are the list of the courses. We have 8, and these are the tentative schedules. So you can already mark on your calendars. So we have the third one on January 23rd, February 20, March 20. So ito mga ano lang po to, mga tentative schedule because it's very open for changes. So we plan to wrap up the whole course by June 19, because meron po kaming ilo-launch later. So mamaya na lang po namin i-expound. So every month po ito, may bagong course every month that you can watch out for. And at the end, magkakaroon po tayo ng siguro parang a small synthesis of what we learned.
Yep, actualization.
Yeah.
Of some sort. Okay.
So aside from the mandatory courses, so ito po yung mga mandatory courses. We have 8. We also have special topics. So every now and then magpa-publish po kami ng parang invitation for an event for a research university special topic. So we already rolled out one last December. Was it
That's
last
on,
December?
yeah, that's about
Yeah.
technology.
Yes. This is about basic tools of nanotechnology.
Yep.
And we are planning to roll out more special topics, not just in nanotechnology, but a lot of topics in instrumentation also, and from various range of topics like engineering, agriculture, environmental science, and dito po namin lalabas yung mga invited natin na subject matter experts, if I'm correct.
Yeah, and there's a couple of key objectives po kung bakit kami merong mga special topics na ito na i-roll out ano po. So unang-una po, mas may encourage po kayo na mag-isip ng maraming ideas sa iba't ibang larangan kung familiar po kayo. Ano ba ang nanotechnology? Ano ba tungkol saan ba 'yon? Ano ba yung agricultural engineering? Ano ba yung chemical engineering? Paano nyo ba ma-apply yon? So in order for us to encourage, like the generation of ideas in a diverse scope of areas po, kailangan medyo kailangan may familiarity po tayo.
Yeah.
So that's the first objective po. And then secondly, these subject matter experts and the special topics that we will be rolling out will also touch on what it is actually like to for a professional in that topic, what a career is like in that area. So essentially po, parang partly career orientation din po ito. Ang mga teachers natin is mas magiging familiar po kayo. Ano ba talaga yung mga key competencies for someone to actually pursue a career in chemical engineering, in agricultural engineering. And that way
because a lot of students are really asking parang ano ba yung prospect ko for college na course.
Yep. And then this time around, you'll also get the chance to interact with someone who actually is living, like the life of, say, an engineer, of a scientist in a particular area. So in addition to educating or to increasing your familiarity in a bunch of different STEM areas, bibigyan din po namin kayo ng pagkakataon na makausap itong mga tao ito through question and answers. And then again, at the same time po, itong mga speakers na i-invite po natin will also be part of our PhilSci Hub Research University mentor pool. So, ito din po yung mga taong pwede nating i-consulta later on. So, sa ngayon po, we are talking to you kasi kayo po yung main target audience namin, but on the side, we're also recruiting siguro po a battalion of research and technical experts to help us kasi hindi po kung dumami po kayo hindi po namin kayang i-handle kung kaming anim lang. So marami po tayong mga special na mga tao pong who share in our advocacy and in our objectives na tutulong po sa atin. So we're gonna build a community po.
Yes. And a lot of topics in instrumentation, data handling. So, parang inano lang natin kasi parang we're just finalizing the list and the availability of these people kaya let's just watch out for these special topics.
Announcements po. So,
yes. So now we would like to introduce the Google Classroom for this program, the PhilSci Research University Google Classroom. So I will stop sharing for a while. So dito sa if you have a Google account, you can click on the apps and you can go to Google Classroom here. Just drop down to Google Classroom. And then you can check this plus sign here and join a class. Okay. Yes. And then we have a class code for this. We will also publish it. Yes. So this is the class code that you will input and then just click join. Okay. And that will take you to the front page, this stream page of the Google Classroom. Okay. So here, dito po sa stream page, makikita natin yung lahat ng announcement because this is a classroom, this lahat ng announcement from the teachers and from your classmates. If we have upcoming events, dito po namin ipo-post the announcements, and then you have the classwork. Okay. So we have already compiled the different courses here. So we have for course 1, kasi tatlong parts po yung course 1 on research ideation. It's the high school, the college, and the postgraduate level. Okay? And if you click here, ayan. So makikita po natin kung yung link dun sa course na yon. So if you click this, it will take you to the website for course number 1.
And then embedded po yung video dyan.
Yeah. So nandito po yung video and then nandito yung slide presentation. So you can watch the video, watch the entire video, and when you finish, yeah. Can you see the Google Classroom, Kuya Jeff? Yeah. So when you finish the course, you can obtain the e-certificate for that course by clicking this link. And that will take you to the Google form link. May mga ads. Yeah. So you will just input your email address and the name that you want to appear on the certificate, and then just click submit. And then this will automatically send you the certificate for that course. Okay. So if I just go back here, ayan. So nandiyan po yung mga topics with the links for the e-certificates. Ayan. And now for each topic, meron pong assignment. So yung assignment is for you to attach your participation certificate para po dun sa course na yon. Let's say for course 1, let's view the assignment. Here. So ang directions po dito is to upload a copy of your certificate in let's say in course 1, and this will enable you to obtain the completion certificate. So parang ito lang po yung mechanism namin to monitor all the participants who have completed all the mandatory courses para po ma-issuehan namin ng completion certificate. So you can add your work here, and we give the certificates in PDF forms, so you can just like access your file from your computers and upload here. So yan. So yan po yung mga assignments, and then we have course 2, and you can also see the special topics here on the bottom. Yeah. But just to take note that the special topics are not included in the list of mandatory topics, and you don't need to post your certificates for these. So parang kinumpile lang po namin yung special topics for appreciation, so you can always go back dun sa mga special topics na na-cover if you missed anything. So ayan. Naka-compile lang po siya dito sa bottom part.
Yep.
Okay. And also we have the Google Calendar here. Okay. So dito niyo po makikita yung mga list ng mga upcoming events natin. Let's say today we have the launch, and then on the 16th we have a special topic. This is the thermal analysis of polymers in partnership with Nasat Labs.
Yep.
And then we also have the event on the 23rd, this course number 3. Okay. So dito niyo po makikita yan. Pinile up na namin po sa calendar.
Yep.
Yep. And we have the fourth one on February 20.
About research proposal. So,
yep. Okay. So ayan lang po. Parang ipapublish po namin later yung invitation link to this Google Classroom. Yep. And then you can access it and set up your Google account if you don't have one right now.
Yep.
So,
and also perhaps JP, we can actually put together a slide deck that we can upload on the website para meron silang guide, meron silang cheat sheet on how to actually set up their Google Classroom access. Because I was seeing questions sa chat box, but medyo ignorante po ako sa Google Classroom, so hindi ko po. So we'll provide you with the guide po, with the written manual.
Okay.
So to speak, yeah.
Okay, so
back to the deck, yeah.
Back to our presentation.
Okay. So let me just highlight again po yung po meron po yung mga schedule, yung po mga naka-schedule na yun, those are actually the live webinars po. So that's when you dial in via Zoom, or you participate via YouTube live streaming, and you can actually ask your questions live. But again, if hindi po mag-work out, if hindi po compatible sa schedule
yeah.
Live sessions namin, then again you actually have the freedom, and you have we're making it convenient for you to re-access the content po, by going into the Google Classroom or by going to our website po.
Yes.
So everything is actually also laid out quite neatly po sa website. So there's a number of ways.
Website, you can visit our website, and you can also access our YouTube channel. Lahat nandun po.
Yep. But I think what I actually like about the structure with Google Classroom, and thank you JP for this idea, is that again we're trying to build a community So we're trying to recruit as many teachers and students po from the Philippines para po kumbaga yung training natin sa research ay medyo may uniformity. And I think like that way po, if we have a platform po like Google Classroom where you can all communicate your questions, and by us answering them, makikita rin po ng ibang teachers kung ano ba yung concerns ninyo, kung ano ba yung mga itinuturo namin sa inyo. I think that way po, kumbaga, mas marami po magbe-benefit from the efforts that we are also exerting. So yun po.
Yep. Yeah. So kasasabi lang po ni Kuya Jeff, we have set up all these mechanisms to build a research community across the country.
Yep.
So it's a community where we can mentor and share our ideas and experiences.
Yep.
And also a venue for collaboration.
Yep.
Para po sa mga teachers, sa mga students, para if we have some research projects in mind, we can collaborate with some groups, with different schools.
Yep.
So kasi doon po talaga, ito po yung core ng research talaga, is collaboration.
Yeah, being part of a research community po. So if I also like add to that po. So like I said, yung core intention po ng PhilSci Hub is to actually elevate the level of research quality po sa Pilipinas, not like, in as early as at the high school level. So ako po when the vision po for PhilSci Hub, when I initiated it, was that hopefully yung mga teachers po na tinutulungan natin, na mini-mentor natin, makapag-produce po sila ng maraming kaparehas namin, and hopefully po mas magaling kasi sa amin, kasi kami po medyo may gap po yung training namin noong kapanahon na namin, kasi medyo may edad na rin po kami nila JP. So as a scientist po who I have always wanted for the younger generations to actually perform much better than we do. So hopefully po makita namin yung mga estudyante natin na matutulungan natin through this initiative, na hanggang high school or college, hanggang college level po, part pa rin ng community na to. And if you have questions, let's hopefully yung network that we're building po from this point on can also be a mechanism for you guys to reach out. Oh, if we need this type of analysis for our research project, high school or college level, do we have someone within the PhilSci Hub research community that like with whom you can collaborate with? Pwede ba namin kayong i-redirect sa ibang universities like UP, for example? Meron ba silang mga experts doon na pwedeng tumulong po sa inyo? So that is the kind of community that we're trying to build right here po. So inuuna muna po namin kayo kasi sisimulan po namin sa teachers as the students, but sa background po, nagre-recruit din po kami ng mga kasama po namin na mas tutulong pa po sa amin, kasi kailangan po talaga naming bumuo ng mas malaking army ng Filipino scientists and experts po para mas ma-educate po natin ang ating kabataan, at saka po mas ma-strengthen ang kapasidad po ng ating mga guro.
Okay, so nagkakaproblema na po tayo about sa
Google Classroom.
sa Google Classroom. So we will fix everything mamaya. Ipo-post po namin yung link, yung Google Classroom link at saka yung class code. Kasi kung meron na po kayo ng class code, you can just use that. I mean, if you already have a Google account, you can use the class code directly. Pero kung wala po kayong Google account, medyo tricky po siya kasi you have to set up one. And if you're using your school email, you can also set up your Google account using the school email. Ayun po. Hindi naman siya nakalimit lang to Gmail and Google accounts per se.
Okay.
Tapos i-ano po namin yan, magpo-post po kami ng video on how you can set up that. So chill lang po tayo.
Yep.
And then meron pong nagtatanong kung meron daw bayad. So
wala po.
all of dito po sa PhilSci Hub, lahat ng ginagawa po namin is all for free. So we are just counting on your participation para po to maximize the benefit of all this. So again, the PhilSci Hub Research University is totally free, absolutely free. And ayun po, wala po kami, kung may nanghihingi ng bayad, hindi po kami yun.
Apo,
So,
hindi po kami, not at any given point in time po, we will never
we will
won't
never ask
ask for
for any, yeah.
payment or anything po. And then if I can also perhaps like highlight one thing, bakit ba ano po ba yung meron bang perks, bakit ba kailangan tapusin yung seven required courses? So yung sinabi po namin dito ng FSH Research University, upon completion po, para lang po kayong graduate sa isang training course.
Yeah.
So alumni kayo ng FSH Research University, and like by being part of that alumni community po, we will come up with an online mechanism po for you to more directly reach out to us.
Yes.
Kaya po makakapag-communicate po kayo sa amin, mas madali po kayo humingi sa
Yeah.
amin advice at ng feedback. It's gonna be much easier for you all to communicate to us.
Yes.
So yun po, yun lang po yung kaya po namin i-encourage kayo, kasi gusto rin po namin na ganun kami. Kami po, ako po nandito po ako sa Amerika. At habang nandito po ako at nasa ibang bayan at nagtatrabaho para po dito sa kumpanya kung saan po ako nagtatrabaho bilang scientist, gusto ko pa rin naman pong patuloy po akong makapag-mentor ng mga tao sa atin, even virtually. So yun po sana yung gusto namin magawa na mechanism po for us to keep our teachers and our students engaged. So I highly encourage po, tapusin niyo po yan, and then after that, if later on, meron po kami mga programs na nakaplano for actualization. Hindi lang po ito yung tuturuan namin kayo and then bahala na kayo. Hindi po ganun yun. Meron po kaming mga long-term research goals. So we'll make this journey as fun as possible po, as much fun as possible po for you. We have a competition about ideation that JP is actually going to be talking about later on. And then long-term goal ko po, if it doesn't happen this year, next year po, we would like to be able to host an online or a virtual scientific conference po.
Yeah.
So lahat po ng mga natulungan namin dito sa FSI Hub at na-mentor namin, we would like to be able to come up with a virtual scientific conference po, which should be like fairly exciting. So dun po, yung mga kaparehas din po namin yung kikilate sa mga ginagawa po ninyo. Sa kung ano man pong scientific research outcomes ang i-communicate niyo sa amin. So gaya po ng sinabi namin, this is a mentorship on how to initiate and finish and wrap up and communicate a research project po.
Yes. So nabanggit ni Sir Jeff kanina yung perks nung completion of the whole PhilSci Hub Research University program. Magiging part na po kayo nung PhilSci Hub Research Community.
Yep.
So ito po ang this entails a lot of benefits, kasi parang meron po kayong front row seat sa lahat po nung updates namin. We will send out newsletters every now and then. So kasama na po kayo dun sa email list namin, and yeah, kung meron po kaming future events, then you're the first ones to know.
Yep. And we actually have that. So yun po, punta din po kayo dun sa website namin. If you go to the website, there's that ribbon at the bottom that says RSS subscription. I-send out nyo lang po dun yung email ninyo. Kasi when we send out newsletters, we will have you in our database, and then yun po, if ever meron pong changes sa schedule ng atin pong mga webinars, you'll actually know that way in advance. So malalaman po ninyo yun.
All right. So Doc Jeffrey briefly mentioned about this virtual conferences, but this February we are launching this Lions Den, which is a battle of science investigatory project ideas. So ito, mga research ideas lang po ito. Like you need to come up with an investigatory project research proposal, if I'm right.
Yep.
Kuya Jeff. Yeah. So you will present these ideas to a panel of Filipino scientists. We call them Lions, kasi sila po yung talagang magsuscrutinize nitong mga ideas na to, and then we will pick a winner.
Yep.
Because this is a competition
for the best
and
idea.
Yung mga winners po will receive a cash prize na magagamit nila for that SIP.
Yep.
So this is open for, I think, high school teachers and students. So you can already think about this research proposal competition.
Okay, so yung pong webinar natin sa February 20 on research proposal development, dun po namin talaga i-roll out tong Lions.
Yeah.
And po, so ang tricky part po kasi sa pagbibigay ng webinar dito is yung feedback at saka yung evaluation. Mahirap po yun for us na gawin. Kasi hindi naman po talaga tayo university that we do have an infrastructure for you guys to actually work on to come up with outputs, po, applying the things that we teach you or we share with you. So what we thought of doing po is to encourage those who are actually quite motivated and competitive by nature na mag-participate po dito sa research idea generation and proposal development. And then, kung pa-familiar po kayo dun sa show na Shark Tank, so essentially po magpe-present po kayo to a panel of Filipino scientists. So 3 of them are based in the US, and then 1 of them is actually based in the Philippines. And you will present your ideas to them. They will critique your ideas virtually, and then yun po that and then along the process we will pick a winner. And then also part of this competition is that we will also be assigning coaches po for entries from different regions. So we have 4 regions po: Manila, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So our seasoned panel of researchers po from PhilSci-Hub will also be assigned as mentors po. So this is so yung pong gustong magpa-mentor sa kanila, magpa-coach sa kanila, this is your opportunity. And then yung pong gustong maka-experience ng kung paano po ba ang pag-defend ng isang research proposal, we highly encourage you all po to participate in this. And we'll come up with the mechanics po on February 20. So tune in po dun sa aming webinar on proposal development.
Because right after that is the launch, no? Ng Lions.
So kailangan po yung mga estudyante nyo mag-participate doon kasi para malaman nyo na po yung mechanics and as early as possible. So we highly encourage and we invite you all to participate po.
Yeah, and we highly encourage also everyone who are planning to join this Lions Den competition to watch our webinar on ideation.
Yep.
Especially high school students.
Actually, everything from parts 1 to 3 are actually going to be
parts 1 to 3. Yep. Yeah. So meron tayong webinar on ideation, literature review, and experimental design. And basically yun lang po yung kailangan nyo to join this competition.
Yep.
Because this is just a battle of ideas. So you don't need to have already the experimental data for your ideas, but ayun.
So yun po. So and then as JP has mentioned, so yung pong top prize natin, we're just gonna be giving you seed money po that you can use for your science research po to whoever is actually gonna be winning this. So the initial plan po is 10,000, but yun, who knows, that can get bigger depende po sa quality ng output ninyo. So we highly encourage you guys.
Depende po sa budget ni Doc Jeffrey.
Ayun po. So depende po, pag nagustuhan ko baka dagdagan ko po yun. So questions. I think I saw a couple of questions earlier. Kung pwede daw bang i-share yung link sa PhilSci-Hub Research University sa students. So definitely po. Kasi ito po talaga is yung content is the contents that we are rolling out are designed for both teachers and students po. So feel free po to share them with your students, lalo na po dun sa mga year levels na nagre-research na. Ayun po. Alright. So meron po ba sa inyo mga may tanong na pwede po namin masagot? So you can actually click on the raise your hand button dito po. So, so
if anybody has some live questions.
Okay, si Sir Von. Let's give him the chance. Okay, Sir Von, do you have a question?
Yes, sir. Good morning. Doon sa kanina, kapag naka-tune in ako doon sa Facebook Live nyo, may mga ba, yung tawag dito, yung paano ba yung sa research ng mga scientists, paano ba nila kinikilatis yung kanilang mga research? Sa experiment. Ano yung kinikilatis yun?
Sir, we'll definitely cover that po. Kasi yung po, so design of experiments, paano ba yung approach doon? Paano ba namin dinidesenyo yung mga eksperimento para masagot yung mga tanong? Hindi lang po doon natatapos yun. So pag nakuha mo na yung data mo at pre-process mo na yung data mo, ano ba yung conclusion out of that? Is it supporting your hypothesis? Katugma ba siya? Kasalungat ba siya? Is it not supporting your hypothesis? So yun po, the entire processor. So from pag-iisip po ng idea, pagde-design ng experiment, pagproseso ng datos, hanggang sa pag-come up ng conclusion, at kung paano po ninyo i-communicate yung learnings, those are things that we will be training po everyone through the entire series po of courses. So definitely po. Mag-share po kami nun.
Tapos may tanong si Ma'am Teresa Badon
Yeah.
about the details of the contest. So hindi pa po namin siya na-finalize yung
Mechanic.
what do you call this, the mechanics. But,
So February 20 po, that's the formal launch
yeah.
of Lions din po.
Right after
February-
right after the fourth webinar, which is a research proposal webinar, doon po namin i-formally launch, and we will roll out the Alliance Den competition.
Ilalagay ko rin po dun sa Zoom chat box po yung link dun sa event para makita nyo po. Kasi ang dami po namin mga nakalinyang events sa PhilSci Hub.
Yeah.
So i-forward ko po sa chat box. So please watch out po for the link that I will be sharing. So that's for course number 4 po. So ayun. So again po, we highly encourage you all to ask your questions po as early as now para yun po, it's gonna be mas madali po mag-address ng questions po habang nakakausap niyo po kami ng live, kasi kapag po na-send lang siya as a comment dun sa mga post namin, minsan po hindi po namin siya madaling makita. So ito po, share ko na po yung yung link dun sa PhilSci Hub event on the 20th po, where we will be rolling out or launching Lions Den. So yung mechanics po kung paano ba sumali, the entire process, kasi hindi po siya yung magsusulat lang kayo, meron po yung coaches po kami i-assign. So kung sino man pong gusto mag-participate. So, and may screening process po yan, kasi definitely po kung, for example, kung 1,000 kayong sumali, hindi po namin makikilates yun ng live with the panel, yung lahat na yun. So meron po siyang screening process para po makakome up kami ng semi-finalist or finalist po, para doon talaga sa critique session. So kasi yung iba po nating mga panel of judges po are actually busy scientists rin po based here in the US. So siguro po we might only be able to do it with the top 10 or top 15 po, so to speak. So ayun po. So share na po namin sa inyo yung link kung ano po yung event na yun. Make sure na naka-sign up po kayo dun sa Zoom session na yun, kasi we will be rolling out like the mechanics for Lions Den on the 20th. Yun po. So kita-kits po tayo doon.
So any other questions po? So yung pong mechanics on how to join the Google Classrooms, siguro magpa-publish na lang ako ng parang tutorial, no?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll post it on our website, and then we will cross-post it sa Facebook page po. Para sa website po kasi mas madali siyang i-access, kasi sa Facebook natatabunan siya. So watch out for those updates po.
Because some people are already able to join.
Okay.
So dun po sa mga hindi pa, we will give the instructions later.
Okay.
So I guess if nobody else has questions, you can post them later. You can also send them by email or by chat.
Yep.
Dun po sa Facebook page namin. And yeah, I think that's all for this grand launch this morning.
All right. Maraming salamat po sa inyo.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Mag-ingat po kayo. And then see you po sa 16. Meron po kaming event. Yung special topic on polymers analysis. And then on the 23rd po yung design of experiment po. And then February 20, research proposal. Yes. Ingat po kayo. Maraming po salamat ulit. At patuloy po
See you po. At sana po ay suportahan niyo po kami.
Ayun po. Maraming salamat.
We invested a lot of efforts in this. Kaya ayun po.
Yep. All right.
And thank you very much po sa lahat ng nakasama po namin today here on Zoom and on Facebook. So again, we will post all the details, the full recording and all the links that we have mentioned here. So maraming salamat po. And I think this will end our live Facebook live this morning. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng nag-join from Facebook. So marami po tayong nakasama from all over the country.
Anyways, maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat po, and we will see you all on because we have another event a week later.
Yep,
Next
week or
Saturday
po.
we have a special topic, and it's about thermal analysis of polymers.
Yun. Sa mga may interest po sa polymers, alam ko po nagiging emerging topic siya dyan sa Pilipinas. So,
Yeah.
yung pong topic na, yung pong webinar na ilalabas namin next week in collaboration with NASAT, it's about a couple of instrumental methods kung paano po kayo magkakarakterize ng polymers. So, dun po sa inyo na hindi masyadong familiar, dun sa topics na yun, tune in po. Marami kayong matututunan po doon.
And it's open for everybody.
Yeah.
So kahit hindi po tayo involved directly doon, so magkakaroon po tayo ng idea. Kasi parang ito yung pinaka-importante sa mga students, yung immersion experience.
Yep.
About like different topics, just to have an idea on what they really like to pursue. So ayan, maraming salamat po, and I will be ending the session now.
Yep.
Take care and keep safe, keep healthy, and we will see you next time.
Maraming salamat po.
Thank you.
Bye.